Hi, everybody. So we're on step 3, part 2. We're going to answer questions 7 through 9. So before we get started, let's go ahead and review the questions so you know what our end goal is, okay? So the first question is name 3 additional points along both halves of the parabola. When we say both halves, we're talking about the left side and the right side of the parabola. This is a visual, so you're going to approximate what you think the point is. We're going to use those total of 5 points, all right? You see we already have the vertex. You see we already have the y-intercept. We're going to have a total of 5 points after we choose the other 3 additional points. And we're going to use those 5 points to create a table in Desmos, all right, with the vertex at the median. And then finally, we're going to calculate a regression equation using the 5 points in Desmos. All right, so let's get started. First, we're going to identify the 3 additional points along both halves of the parabola. So as you can see, I have my vertex here, and I already have 1 point on the left-hand side. So I'm going to go ahead and find another point on the left-hand side, and then I'm going to find 2 points on the right-hand side to kind of make it even, right? So 2 points over here, 2 points over here, and then the vertex in the middle. So this point, let me see, I'm going to choose, I think I'm going to choose, and you try to choose the one that you think is the easiest to identify. And I mean, at the end of the day, you're still estimating. So it really don't matter, right? All right, so I'm going to choose this point right here. All right. And so I'm going to look at the x coordinate for that point. The x coordinate for that point, so if this is 0, 0, right? The center is right here. That means this is 1 and this is 2. So that point is 2, right? And what's the y coordinate for that? So let's draw the line over to the y-axis. It is in between, so that's 0, right? That's 1, that's 2. So it's in between 1 and 2. I'm going to call that 1.5, 1.5. So that point is 1, 2, 1.5. Now I'm going to find 2 points on the other side. All right, so let's choose, let's choose, I'm going to choose, say, this point right here. This point right here. And I'm going to choose another point, say, right. Hold on. I'm going to try to be as smart about this as possible. How about that? You know, I don't want to make my life difficult. I don't. I really don't. So, all right. So watch this. I'm going to choose a whole x coordinate, and then yes, it might be a fractional y coordinate, but I'm choosing a whole x coordinate, okay? So I'm going to choose this point right here. All right, so a whole x coordinate would be, that would be 6. All right, so that's 6. All right, and so now I just got to figure out what the y coordinate is. All right, so I'm gonna draw a line over to the y-axis, and that's about the same, right, on that side. So I'm gonna call that 1.5, possibly 1.5, right? All right, and so that's 1 point. And then I'm gonna find another point on this side. Again, I'm gonna choose a whole x coordinate. So I'm gonna choose that one right there. So that's 5, 6, this makes this 7, right? So that's gonna be 7. And so the question is, what's the y coordinate? All right, so I'm gonna draw a line over to the axis again, the y-axis, okay? And just doing the best I can. Remember, we're approximating. And so that point is, here goes 0, here goes 1. This is in between 0 and 1. I'm gonna call that 0.5. So that's gonna be 0.5. 0.5, or 1/2. All right, so voila, there goes my 3 points. So the 3 points that I identified were 2, 1.5, right? All right, 6, 1.5, okay? And 7, 0.5. I already had the vertex, which is 4, 2. And I already had the y-intercept, which was 0, -3. So as you can see, I now have 5 points. 5 points total. All right. Watch out for the next video.